the next session on ANSYS CFD tutorials. In this session, we will analyze the Y-shaped pipe for its fluid flow analysis. We will see the pressure, velocity and temperature distribution over the pipe. We will double click on fluid flow fluent first. I already have the geometry made with me, so I'll directly import the file. First, I'll go to geometry itself because I want to add the fluid into the pipe. I'll go to Tools, Fill option. I'll select these faces by pressing the Control button. Apply and generate. Now you can see there are two parts, two bodies. So first I'll go to the outer surface and rename this as wall. And the inner solid, I'll rename this as fluid. Once this is done, I'll close the geometry. Now I'll go to mesh and double click on it. Now I'll go to mesh. You can change the default size or you can keep the default size and generate the mesh. I will change it to 0.01 meter and generate. Now that the meshing is done, I will mark the inlet and outlet. This is my inlet 1. This is the inlet 2. So I'll right click, create named selection, inlet 2. This is the outlet. And this is the wall. You can see here, inlet 1, 2, outlet and wall, all 4 of them have been created. Now once this is done, just go to mesh once again and update. This message of mesh translation to fluid was successful is important. Once this is done, you can close window. Then I'll go to setup and double click. I'll choose double precision and start. I'll first go to gravity. Along the y-axis, I'll give the value as minus 9.81 meter per second square. Then I'll go to models. Here I'll double click on energy. I'll select energy equation and click on OK. Then I'll go to materials, fluid. I'll double click on air. I'll select fluent database. I'll select the material water liquid. Copy and close. You can see here water liquid is added. Then I'll go to solid and double click on aluminium. Fluent database. Material type I'll change it to solid. I'll select steel. Copy and close this. Now I'll go to cell zone conditions in fluid. I'll double click over here. Material name I'll change it to water liquid. Apply and close. Then I'll go to solid and double click on wall. Material name I'll change it to steel and apply and then close. Once you have allocated the material, you can go to boundary conditions. For inlet 1, I'll give the velocity as 2.8 meters per second. Apply I'll go to thermal, and here I'll give the temperature as 313 Kelvin, that is 40 degrees Celsius. Apply and close. Then I'll go to inlet 2. I'll give the velocity as 2.4 meters per second, and temperature I'll give as 323, that is 50 degrees Celsius. Apply and close. Once the boundary conditions are given, I'll go to reference values. I'll compute from inlet 1. Reference zone is a fluid. Then I'll go to initialization. I'll select standard initialization, compute from all zones, and click on initialize. Now I'll go to calculation activities and select autosave. Here I'll select say 70. OK. Then I'll go to run calculations and double click here. I'll choose the number of iterations as 1000 and calculate. So the calculations are complete. Let's check if the solution has converged. It has converged at the 127th iteration itself. You can see here the solution is converging, and you can read the iteration number 127. So once this is done, we'll close this window and we'll go to the main screen. Then we'll go to results and double click. Here I'll go to inlet and double click. In render, I'll change the transparency value to 0.9. Apply. I will do the same for inlet 2, outlet, wall and wall 1. Once this is done, I'll go to streamline. I'll click here. OK. I'll start from inlet 1 and 2. So I'll click here. I'll select both by pressing the control button. OK. Number of points here are 25. If you want, you can increase the number of points and apply. So here you can see the streamline flow. You can go to animation, change type to sweep animation, select streamline 1, remove this forever loop and set it to 3 or 4 as you want the number. You can change the speed here, fast or slow, and play. The velocity in this end is more than the second one. I gave here 2.8 and here I gave 2.4. That's why the speed on the left hand side is more than the right hand side one, and they are leaving from the outlet end. You can save this file by clicking on save movie. You can change the format here to MPEG. Then you can select here which folder, what name, and then you just have to run once again, so that once the file runs, it will also be saved simultaneously. So once this is done, I will remove the stick from streamline flow. I will click on contour. I'll create the first contour. For pressure, range is local. Here I'll change location, contact region TRG. Here the number of points are 11. Again I can change this. Say I make this to 50. I'll go to render and remove the show contour lines and apply. So this is the contour of pressure. Here the pressure is higher as compared to the pressure below. In the ends you can see the pressure during in the bent area. Here you can see It is blue, which means it is minus 1.5 into 10 raised to 4 Pascal. It is vacuum pressure over here because there is a bend, so the pressure is going to be least. Here the pressure is more, so the velocity will be less in this zone. You can see the value of highest pressure is 16050.4 Pascal and the lowest is minus 15287.1 Pascal. It is given over here, the minimum and maximum value. Now, if you don't want to see the wireframe, you can remove this option from here such that you only see the pipe. You don't get to see the black edges which you were seeing previously. So that is also something you can do. Now, once contour 1 is done, I will untick this. If you click on wireframe, you can see these edges again. Now I'll create another contour of velocity. Range is local. Location is contact region TRG. Again here these number of points I'll select it as 50. I'll go to render and remove show contour lines and apply. So you can see here this is the velocity contour. Here the velocity will be lesser as I told you because the pressure was more. In this bent area the velocity has become least. Now when the velocity becomes less, the pressure here is going to be highest. In these zones again you can see the velocity is less, that is 0.064, and here the velocity again has increased, but again you can check the colors and accordingly it has changed. So this is the velocity contour. Now in this analysis what is different is a third contour that we can create, which is of temperature, because we had selected energy equation on. Location is contact region TRG. Range is local. You can change these points to 50 again. Render, remove show contour lines and click on apply. I will remove the wireframe such that I can see this very clearly. Now you can see this end, the temperature was lesser as compared to the right hand side one. This one was 50 degrees Celsius. This was 40 degrees Celsius. So here you can see the maximum value is 323, which is the value given by us, 50 degrees Celsius. And the blue one is 312.98, that is 313 Kelvin, which we had given. And in this zone, you can see a beautiful range of colors. Now that happens because here you have the intermixing of the hot and the less hot fluid. And that's why you can see this variation. Now if you change this 40 degrees Celsius to 20 degrees Celsius, you will see more variation of color. Because then it will be a mixing of 20 degrees Celsius liquid with a 50 degrees Celsius liquid. So obviously the variation will be more. Again, these color ranges can be taken up from here. The colors will indicate certain value which you can read from this chart. So that's how you analyze the intermixing of the two fluids flowing through a vibe pipe. With this, I end the session. I hope you have understood the analysis. If you have any doubts, please write to me in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell icon for latest video updates. See you in the next session. Thank you.